Well, hey everybody, welcome out to the wrecking yard. Uh, it finally quit raining here. We might have a window of opportunity to work on the little trash truck. I want to go through what I have come up with on the header with the problem with the four-wheel drive headers real quick. There ain't no sense in going through the video, doing it on video. Just show you what I'm fixing to do, okay? So, hang in, here we go. Okay, first off, this side it's just hanging here. And you can see it's hitting up against this control arm right here. Usually, once it's bolted up, it misses it about a 1/16 of an inch. So, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grind about a 1/16, maybe an 1/8 inch off of this, give it some clearance right there. Down here, it's real close to that frame, and I'm sure that's what that CD's Automotive was talking about. It's not touching it, but it's close. So I'm going to pull that header out and just dimple it real good right there with a hammer. And it is real close to that transmission ear down there. So let me get up under there and show you what I'll come up with down there. Okay, so if you see right here. Now, honestly, when it's in there, tightened up and everything, it pushes it back a little bit from it, and it really ain't hitting. But what I'm gonna do is take this off, the torque burger cover, and right up here, I'm gonna take this bolt out. I wish it'd focus. There you go. I'm gonna take this bolt off. You see where I got the mark set? I'm gonna take it in the shop. I'm gonna cut that off. Then I'm going to take a grinder and cut that ear off of that transmission right there, that bell housing. Because we still got, 2 or 3 bolts here and over there, okay? And that's going to solve all this issue. The transmission lines are hitting up against the header up there, so I'm going to go get metal transmission lines, because I got it running up. There's a little piece of rubber hose that runs up and hits the metal line. I'm going to take that off. Dang, I wish it would focus. Anyway, I'm going to take them off. I'm going to go get some metal line. I'm going to drop down and try to come out right here and go right up under that starter like it's supposed to be. And that should solve that problem. Now, the gear shift linkage. Right here. This is hitting all up against this right here. Right? And what I've come to figure out is this bend on that blazer out there is opposite direction. Instead of it bending towards this way, it actually bends over this way, right? So what I got to do is take this out and force this thing over this way, so this little hole is sitting over here away from that header. And then I might have to do some bending and beating on the shaft that comes down and hooks in this, but that's all it's got to be done right there. This just got to be straightened out or bent over this way in this direction, and then flattened out on this side, which will give us plenty of room for that to hook up. This header over here, honestly, it looks like it's hitting stuff, but it's really not. Let's see if I can get a picture. I know you ain't gonna see all the clearance right there. It's not sitting on anything, so we're good on that side. Okay, so this got to be bent over, refashioned to be over here instead of over that way, sitting on that header. And then we're probably gonna have to mess with that arm that comes down, like I said. And that should be the end of this. Other than, like I said, I'm gonna replace some transmission lines, because I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to zoom you in there. That one rubber line right there, see, it's just way too close to that header. So I just need to get rid of that crap and come down, go like I said, right up under the starter and out that hole like it's supposed to. All right. Now, other than that, we got to get our makeshift linkage here, or holder for our linkage, mounted back up, and start playing with this and the pressure line. I don't think that's going to be no big deal, and that'll be done. But yeah, you know, that's what this video is about. Ain't no sense in, you know, me sitting down there with a grinder and showing all that crap. That's what we're gonna do. Cut that ear off, grind that off, dimple that header just a little bit. It's not touching, but I'd feel better if I dimpled it in a little bit. And then, like I said, the power steering pump, I don't think it's working. So I've got another power steering pump sitting on a little 2.5 over here. It's the exact same pump. So we're going to trade them out and replace this gear. And then after that, man, we should have this thing back down on the ground and playing around with it. We still got to put the transmission dipstick tube in. I just thought we'd put the header in there first, and because it wouldn't just come from the top and slide it in. Because we can reach in bell housing bolts real easy from up top. And after that, man, I think we're about ready to go. I gotta put a battery hold down in, and that's about it, guys. You know, tie rod and idler arm, that's not that big a deal. Lube the front end. So just putting that one up there. But yeah, I think the beast is about ready to unleash that blower on something. We might be driving this thing around this next week. We're just gonna take it out there in the backyard and get on it a little bit out here in the backyard, and you know, we'll probably just leave it up on jack stands in the back. Just run that transmission for a little bit and make sure everything's going. We'll play with it out in the backyard a little bit, and then I got a real long driveway up here in the front. And I'll move that little Blazer sitting right there, and I got a pretty good spot there where I can romp on it and see what she does without getting it on the road. But there's what's going on around here, man. Let's see. Once I get all this done and get it all dialed in, we'll be back with another video. I would like to get a ACL coil and stick on this thing, but I don't know if that's in the budget. I would like to have a new set of spark plug bars and all that stuff. I don't know if that's in the budget. Main thing is get this transmission line crap straightened out and these headers. But there you go. That's how I'm going to remedy all that stuff. It's not going to be that hard. It's just going to be a pain in the butt. So I hope it's helped some of you guys out that's putting these four-wheel drive headers on, of what you're going to run into. But yeah, that shift linkage, that's exactly what it is. It's bent backwards compared to what's on the Blazer, because I went out there and looked. So I just got to rebend it off. And then we should be good there. Except for, you know, the rod coming down from the gear shift. And wish me luck. Let's see if we can get that done this weekend, and we'll be ready to start hammering on this thing a little bit. With that, I guess I'm off here. Family, home and safe. And again, watch out for the loose lug nuts. Oh, I got to buy some lug nuts. There's 3 or 4 missing off of it. And I guess we'll see you guys on the next one. Everybody take care. Like, share, subscribe. Come on, man. Go, go, go. See y'all next time.